So now I just have to not fall off the sheer drop out here.
Yeah, you just gotta not die.
Also, we're going to hit the point where they can't hit me.
Eventually. Be careful, because there is a sheer drop. You said it yourself. But
it sucks. But I got 3 Shreks.
I wouldn't watch them just in case.
Just in
because
case
again, sometimes their AI will glitch and they'll just follow you
They
out.
seem fine.
Dark Souls 3, by the way, kind of fixed this so that they don't do it anymore. In Dark Souls 3, the actual like distance that enemies can go is fucking gigantic. There are some enemies who will follow you outside of zones, and it's just absolutely ridiculous. Because I think that the FromSoft figured out at some point that people were just doing this. And they didn't like it. They were really angry about it.
I'm like right out of range for them. This is infuriating for them.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get the really weird glitch going on. I've had it in the past where, like, I will go just far enough outside of an enemy's range that when they try and follow me out, they'll slip and fall through an invisible hole in the ground.
Nice.
And they'll just plummet to nothingness. And it's really, really confusing when it happens. Because it looks like it is the weirdest thing. The third one fucked off.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, he couldn't
I just got him because I could. I'm not going to go tempt fate there.
Yeah.
You know what else I'm not doing? Fucking with that dragon you wanted me to fuck with that one time.
Yeah, I was wondering if you had forgotten he was there.
No, I don't forget when you deliberately lead me into a death.
That was not a deliberate lead into a death. I warned you about the dragon, in fact.
Oh, this is where we got a key for. Which door?
Go left. The door is way farther into this area, so don't worry about it.
Hey.
Yeah. Man, come on, he's not doing nothing.
Yeah, but like I don't know.
He gives you 24 souls. Like, what are you gonna do?
No, it's not like I'm getting anything out of it. It's just kind of he's just standing there, man.
You know what I would have done if I had been the one?
I thought we had fixed this.
No. We sent it up, not down.
Oh. Okay.
If I was the one who had made this game, if you hit any of these guys down here, they'd have all gone after you.
Yeah, that would have been kind of interesting. They're just pygmies, so it wouldn't have been so bad, but, like, it would have been an interesting thing that you can get to happen.
Yeah, until you sit down, at least. And then once you sit down, I would have been like, yeah, who cares? I feel like some amount of mob mentality would have been good for that, though.
Yeah.
Sending that elevator back down is going to prove to be a problem.
Well, I did it on accident.
I know. I'm just letting you know.
So we're back up here.
Yep.
Okay, so what is the difference in distance between the back door and the front door?
He's gone again.
Fuck him. I don't care what he does.
That's just so weird to me. I've never noticed that.
He should be in jail.
He should. What's the difference between the back door and the front door to the what? The floor?
To the blight place.
The back door is maybe a quarter of the distance. There is an entire zone that you skip by using the back door.
But there's a thing at the bottom, you said?
Yeah.
That we need to get to.
Yeah.
But, I'm going
You were looking at it, in fact. It was the thing that had all of the... yeah, it was the one guarded by all of the guys
so, like, I
rocks.
could literally never go into the rest of the zone if I didn't
Yeah,
care.
you would never have to do it.
I probably don't want to take that way out, because that's wholly unsatisfying.
I would suggest going back to it. Like, that is to say, wait until you get a certain distance into the game, and then go back and finish through that zone. It's just one of those things where it's like, honestly, Blighttown is a million deaths waiting to happen anyway, and it's kind of just a very, not unfair, but it's kind of a fucking annoying zone. It's all poison and toxic, and there's just an absolute ton of enemies waiting and platforming and all this other stuff, and it's like, dude, just fuck it, who cares?
Yeah.
I hate Blighttown. Blighttown is one of those areas that when this game first came out, people found any way possible to skip.
I don't want to completely do that, but the balance in this game is awful.
One of the reasons I will admit that people found any way possible to skip it is that the frame rates in Blighttown on the console version, and I think eventually they got fixed, but on the console version when the game first came out, were ridiculous. The frame rate drops were like, they would go from you know, like, I don't know, like 20 frames down to like 10 frames in some places. And it was absolutely nuts. And people were just like, why is this happening? And FromSoft's like, it's just so much stuff going on. Sorry about that.
I hope she has more than one of that thing. Yes.
Yeah. See how she has 0?
No, that's held 0. That's me.
Yeah. Okay, well, okay, then maybe I'm wrong. I was going to say, I think that's how you can tell, but no.
But yeah, it just doesn't tell you, huh?
I thought it did. I don't know. That's really weird. Maybe she holds infinite. I think she holds infinite. I hope that she holds infinite. So go ahead and use that, sure. Yeah.
So I'm eating it? Okay.
No, that just happens to be item use.
Okay.
If you use any kind of item that is a consumable item, you eat it, which is not what should be happening. You're right. It should actually be that you break it like a soul or something like that. But no, yeah, you're just eating it apparently.
How long have we been at it, by the way?
For a bit. I'm
going to go back to... You know what? I'm going to go back to the Depths bonfire.
The Depths bonfire? Why?
I mean, not the... I'm sorry.
Oh, back down to the Blighttown
They're the same thing to me.
Okay, yeah,
they're
the
sewer.
Bonfire.
They're the sewer. The place. The place that's disgusting. I'm going to go down and wade through a bunch of shit and then sit at that sword sticking out of a pile of crap on fire.
It's not a pile of crap.
Whatever.
It's actually a bunch of bones if you get a good look at it. I've heard people call it a bonfire instead of a bonfire.
It's a generic term for all nouns.
In all
Things
fairness,
are crap, people are crap.
In all fairness, calling it a bonfire in place of a bonfire is probably phonetically more correct because the game is Japanese.
Yeah, that's probably a pun, but one they don't want to bring attention to. I'm going to sit here just because. Just get my health up. It's easy.
You could do a bone dance at the bonfire.
Is he back? I was kind of thinking it was triggered by like
every other time or something. Yeah,
something like that.
I don't know what triggers him and what doesn't trigger him. He's supposed to be here at all times. I don't know why he just keeps disappearing.
Yeah, I don't know.
For real, it's like he's popping out to go get something and then coming back.
Maybe he never disappears for you because you're his friend. And he disappears for me.
Oh, I'm not his friend. In the original playthrough I did of this game, I killed him.
Oh.
When he was in the prison, I killed him.
Is that easy?
It is super difficult. It involved me waiting at the edge of a ledge and kicking him downstairs in the cathedral and just watching him plummet about 15 feet and take about 200 or 300 damage and then get up yelling at me and then run back up the stairs to where I was while I kicked him down again. Like
that's amazing.
It's just one of those things, but yeah. And send the thing. Oh no, I guess if you're gonna go to that bonfire,
I'm probably just gonna like wind up going back to it eventually. It's fine.
Yeah.
Probably.
So
But yeah, I'm going down to that bonfire, and then we'll decide from.
In the second LP I did let him out. But LP. He does pretty much...
sorry, you mean the second playthrough?
Second playthrough, yeah.
I mean, if you had done an LP of this game on your own, you need to show it.
No, I didn't. But during the second playthrough, I did let him out. And it's pretty much exactly the same if you let him out as if you didn't let him out. And if you... I don't know, if you attack him, I don't know. I'm assuming it's exactly the same also, but that he's just miffed at you easy.
I'm gonna just run past these guys... Just because, where are they?
They're coming up. Yeah, they're a little deeper in here than you'd expect. Because I don't know why the Shreks are so far.
Right now.
Like they're just really, really far in here.
I still find it really annoying to just run past things like this.
Yeah, I know you do.
Got me.
Wow, you did a ton of damage and he just barely clipped you. That was weird.
Yeah. Can he follow me past this point?
I have no idea. Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
Can't follow me past this point.
You might want to heal though. He hit you for like 50-something% of your health.
Yeah, it's like
I don't know how the fuck that happened. That was so much damage. He barely nicked your foot. Like.
Yeah, I don't know.
God damn. He also did a ton of like poison when he did that. Oh.
How'd I get turned around?
I don't know.
That was weird.
Yeah. This guy is also wrecking you somehow.
Yeah, it's because he set me on fire when I was, like, turned around weird.
Again, it's not fire. It looks like fire, but that's actually...
I don't care.
So, in Pyromancy, you have two basic elements that you can do stuff with. There's fire, which is just your normal pyromancy stuff. Like the pyromancy you use, it just ignore the bug. Who fuck
Yeah, I
cares?
thought I could get him, didn't.
No,
It's
don't
like,
even worry
damn
about it. There's 2 basic elements though that you can use pyromancy for, and on top of that there are pyromancy is what you use if you want to do poison stuff as well.
Really weird.
Yeah, poison and toxic are both pyromancy as well. But pyromancy's basic elements are fire and chaos. Fire is basic stuff. Chaos is like the advanced form of that stuff. Chaos is also really hard to learn, and you're going to have to find a more fancy teacher than Laurentius to teach you that if you wanted to learn it. Oh, there's an item you
hey.
missed. Hey.
How'd I miss that?
I don't know.
Ew.
Who the fuck cares? It's shit.
Yeah, it
That
is.
item is... Oh, you're going backwards. This is not the way you want to go.
Oh.
Careful.
I got turned around.
Yeah, you got flipped turned upside down.
Okay, there's a ladder.
Yes. Yes. That area, by the way, I think goes back to the earlier part of Blighttown. Although I think that one leads to
Jesus.
like I want to say like a tube or like a room or something like that
Okay.
with enemies in it.
I could not
Yeah,
see
me
what was
neither.
happening for a
It bothers
second.
me to no end how this thing works, by the way.
All right,
The fact that
there
you
we
take
go.
damage almost every single time you get on and off it is ridiculous.
Did I?
It is so bad.
Oh, that
Okay,
sucks.
hit the floor, No. Oh no, you fucked up. Okay, no, you got it.
I got it. But why? I was down on the floor before. Like, it wasn't that big a deal. I mean, it's a
You
small
mean when
amount
you
of...
fell and died? Like,
No. Oh, is that where it stops? Okay.
yeah, it stops right there and just drops you out into
Okay,
the
now
fucking,
I was thinking
like,
I was
goo.
riding it down to the bottom. I
No,
was not
it
paying
does not ride
attention.
down to the bottom. It's like fucking 10 or 15 feet off the floor. It'll just drop your ass, and then you'll have to take fall damage. Heal.
Yeah. God. How
Yeah.
did they...
Uh-oh. You did not heal through that. Okay. There you
Ugh.
go. Yeah, he broke your poise.
I hate him.
Yeah, well, you're just gonna have to keep dealing with it because you gotta fight an awful lot of those fucking respawning
I'm just gonna go
bugs
back
down
to the
here.
bonfire,
That's fair.
which is like right here. Okay.
Remember that if enemies follow you within a certain distance, though, you can't sit down at the bonfire.
Yeah, but I got it.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's make one venture at that thing that
Okay.
you were pointing to.
All right.
And it might kill me, and yeah, I've got a bunch of souls, but like this is less than half of a level up. Which way
Yeah.
was it? Was it to the right?
It's to the right slightly.
Alright.
It's not all the way to the right, though. It's to the left from where you are now. But, yeah, it's about that direction.
This thingy?
Nope.
This
It's
stone
okay,
column?
so
yeah,
there
that
it is.
thingy.
Yeah. No, you kind of have to angle yourself to get in there properly, but yeah, it's there. You see it.
So, yeah, there's a bunch of boulder holders.
So,
I'm gonna hate this.
Can you recognize what those guys are,
They're
too?
Shreks,
Yeah,
right?
they're literally just Shreks with boulders.
Yeah, I
Okay,
hate them already.
so before you get up there, do you see any doors or anything that you can
I
walk
see
through?
a glow up there.
Okay, then go point A to point B and dodge everything in your path.
I'm gonna try, but I'm knee deep in
I know.
literal shit.
Watch out and look for areas that you can run on, like the area you're standing on right now.
Nice.
Yeah. And be careful, because even though it looks like you can run underneath certain things, you might not be
Spider
able
web.
to.
This is ominous.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So once you get in here, I think those guys should stop
Oh.
following you.
And the filter change.
You're in
What's that
Kulog's
say?
domain.
Imminent head.
Imminent
Okay.
head. Need night. So these guys aren't gonna fight you. Don't bother killing them,
Why not?
because they're nothing.
Are they worth souls?
It's interesting to look at them and really get
Try
like
eliminating one at a time.
and really getting a look at like what the hell these guys
wearing
are.
chest. Are these guys chests?
No.
You pop them open and there's something in there.
No, don't worry about it. No, actually, I don't even think these guys give souls. Truthfully, you might want to just take a thing to stop your hurting too.
You know
Your
what?
poison.
Why the fuck not? Let's just do that.
You've got 8.
Yeah, and I can just go back to the moss lady if
Yep.
I really cared. Up wrong.
So you see what these guys are doing though?
They're swimming.
So they're laying here. They're human beings with like egg sacs on their back, and they're praying.
Yeah, this is a bad sign.
It's a really bad sign.
Okay,
Quelaag's domain.
you want me to fight this?
If you want to take a chance, you can
I'm
just
not
take
gonna win.
one toss at it.
I expected those ogres to kill me. I didn't expect to keep this 3,000 souls, and
You're probably not going to win. You're probably right.
And I can just go back and poke leeches if I really need to, like off screen.
Yeah, so this is Quelaag.
Alright.
She a big girl.
Alright.
She's a big
On
spider.
fire.
Imminent chest ahead, though.
That's gross. That's gross of that guy to say. Here it is. Do we have to, like...
There's
is
no
YouTube
nipples on
okay
it or
with
nothing.
this?
Yeah, YouTube's fine with it. They don't give a fuck. It's
Okay.
Quelaag. That's barely even a person body. That's just... And it's such a gross spider. She's like the weird Drider, though. She's actually a fairly easy boss. She has a very easy pattern.
I just have to hit her in the ass, right? That's
Yeah,
usually
be
it.
careful of the lava that she throws up. And be careful of her sword swings. If you keep along her side and her back, she'll never be able to really hit you too bad with that sword. But you do still need to watch out for the lava, because sometimes it'll pool underneath her, and
She's a
she'll try
little
and
too
move you
fast
towards
at
it.
turning for me to get around
No, she's
her.
not. I can guarantee you she is not. Just lock onto her and strafe. See? She got plenty of space. Problem is, she takes very little damage. In the leg, anyway. I think her butt takes more damage.
Well, she jumped before I could butt
Yeah.
her.
Well, that's fine. Just got to avoid some of
Yeah.
her shit.
How long does that lava stay here?
A while. You shouldn't count on the lava going away.
Ooh, I got too
Yeah,
close.
that's never roll into her.
I didn't do it on purpose.
I know, I'm aware. I noticed. I'm just saying, like, don't try and roll in. And it's better to roll right than left, because she always swings from the right.
Okay.
That lava's not going to kill you, but it does stick around, and if you touch it, it'll do a ton of damage, and I think you move slowly through it.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the butt. Pulling her away from it's really not going to help too much.
No! Fuck.
Yeah.
I was trying to go to the side.
No, I hear you. I get it. So she favors an arm, by the way. She favors her right arm because she's right-handed. So when she swings, it's always from her right to the left, as opposed to the left
Well,
to
now
the right.
there's lava between us.
Yeah, well, she can walk through it, and she doesn't give a fuck, because that's her lava.
Oh, is the lava just like based on a queue? Like once it's been 3 lavas, the lava de-lavas or something?
I don't think so. I think it's just time-based.
Okay.
You're going to want to heal. You took some huge damage.
Yeah, I want to get out of her way.
Okay, I'm just letting you know.
Well, at least she's not too hard to dodge. At least when she's got nearly full health
See,
and
because
hasn't
that's
gone into
that's
whatever.
4 throat. There's 5. It's time-based. It is not based on the amount of lava she spit up.
I was too far away.
Yeah, and that time you touched the lava, and that time she got you with the sword. Like, she's just doing tons of damage. Oh, goodness. I like that big old spider face, though.
The spider face is fine. It's the lava I don't like.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I wasn't expecting to keep them souls.
yeah,
Whatever.
I'm sorry you lost 3,000 souls.
It's fine. I think that's a good stopping
Okay,
point.
if you want to sit down, we'll do
Yeah.
final thoughts or whatever.
Who the fuck are you?
a guy
Get
using
out
a
of here.
humanity.
Get out of
Using
here.
2
Get
humanity.
out of here.
He can't. 3 humanities.
Stop. What?
Ah.
Showing off.
No, he's
He
that
needs
was some
to
guy
be
in,
gone.
like, ninja garb too. All right, so what are your final thoughts?
Fuck that guy. Get that ghost off of my bonfire.
Tell me about the spider.
Well, she was like, I'm sure because it's a big arena and she clearly has patterns, we'll be able to figure
Yeah.
it out. I'm not gonna dread it too much. I'm probably just gonna stab some leeches later. Just so when we come back on, I can do like a level up or whatever.
Yeah. Do you remember when you fought Mildred?
Yes.
And I told you that she changes something?
What?
The next time we go in there, you should human up, because Mildred is waiting to help you.
Nobody saw me do that, but I gave him a look and a shrug.
Yeah, no. So Mildred, that naked fucker with the butcher knife and a sack on her head,
Okay.
can help you with this boss fight.
Is that supposed to just represent... Because you said it's supposed to be like an NPC who is basically doing what people do. Is she just supposed to represent just being a troll?
No.
She comes in nude with a bag on her head and just fucks you up.
Maybe a little bit. I like to think that it's more like there's something going on, because sometimes these guys will have lore applied to them.
She's a griefer.
Okay, hold on. I had to reach over Megan. For instance, the actual item that we picked up off of her, which was her sword, if I can find it, I think has a little more information about her, and it is giant butcher knife wielded by the undead man-eating cook lurking in the depths. More a tool for subduing and preparing live catches than an actual weapon. Those who have faced this deadly blade have a deeper sense of how helpless prey must feel.
Is she literally just role-playing as one of the butchers?
Not the one I'm thinking of. I think there's another item that gives you
shield,
more.
right?
Yeah, it's like a plank shield, but I don't think that's going to have anything about Mildred on it. Yeah, no, it's just this is a shitty shield and you shouldn't use it.
So there's some other item you can get later?
Yeah, there's another item I'm pretty sure that talks more about Mildred. But basically, she's just a person down here. She eats people. She's a cannibal.
She's a person, like, role-playing as one of the enemies, and she just comes and fucks you up while naked.
If that's what you want to think.
Yeah, she's a griefer. That's it.
I guess.
Fuck her. She might be helpful, though. That's okay.
Yeah. Like how Solaire was helpful with the Gaping Dragon fight.
Yeah. We didn't go into
No, we didn't.
Yeah, well, you also described the boss pattern to me really accurately.
Yeah, I'm
so
sorry about that. Like, I don't know if that detracted from your experience.
No, not really. It meant I didn't have to use an NPC.
Yeah.
It means it was slightly, like, more on my own merits.
Alright, so I got nothing else.
Yeah, fuck that ghost who's showing off his 3 humanities at my bonfire, and that spider's okay, I guess.
Yeah, spider's pretty good.
I don't want to say fuck that spider, because, I mean, look at her.
Well, okay, mermaid problem, first of all. Like, come on.
Yeah, and then Black Widow problem, maybe.
Alright, anyway, good night, everybody. Bye.